Take a look at your current career strategy. If you are doing your job, keeping your head down, and waiting for someone to hand you an opportunity, you are moving backward. In 1914, author Wallace Wattles published a guide challenging this passive mindset. He argued that most people allow their environment to dictate their thoughts, rather than assuming the attitude of self-direction. We are going to put this philosophy into practice. Over the next 5 minutes, you will map out a 4-part personal promotion action plan. Grab a pen and a piece of paper, or open a blank digital document. Draw a cross to make 4 quadrants, and prepare to set aside any competitive mindset you might currently hold. This exercise will systematically take the power of promotion out of your employer's hands and place it under your own control. Step 1 goes in the top left section. Write down the exact role, title, or position you intend to hold next. Vague longings do not produce effort. Wattles instructs us to lock in on the specific details of the person we want to become, the environment we want to work in, and the specific property or income we intend to hold. Read your description back to yourself. If it doesn't immediately spark an intense, focused desire to get to work, the picture isn't specific enough yet. That feeling of desire is a practical indicator. Wattles argued that a strong urge to do a thing is absolute proof that you already possess the inherent power to achieve it. The faculty is seeking expression through you. Because desire is capability seeking expression, your clear mental picture acts as an ignition switch. It is the first mechanical step of self-direction. Move to the top right section of your page. Write down one specific task you will execute today that exceeds your current job requirements. This is the evolutionary principle. In biology, evolution occurs when an organism functions perfectly on its current level, then adds new functions to outgrow its environment. Similarly, doing a job well keeps you trapped. You must project beyond your boundaries to advance. Look at the baseline worker. They finish their required tasks and clock out. The advancing worker finishes their tasks and then spends an hour mastering a skill required for the department above them. Note your motivation here. You aren't taking on extra work to curry favor with a manager. You are doing this strictly to develop your own faculties. Regularly expanding your function beyond current boundaries builds the specific capacity required for a larger role. Move to the bottom left section. Write down a specific phrase or action you will use today to deliver a sense of increase to a client, customer, or coworker. Wattles prioritizes mutual advancement over the traditional competitive mindset, where one person must lose for another to gain. This involves injecting the thought of success into every transaction. Even when sending a routine email, ensure the recipient feels interacting with you moves them forward. Success depends on the difference between monetary cost and life value. Even when taking a profit, the person you deal with should walk away feeling they gained more in actionable value than they spent. This creates a psychological center of gravity. When you consistently make the people around you feel capable and successful, they will intuitively connect their own advancement with your presence. Communicating the advancing thought turns you into a center of value, creating a magnetic attraction that brings new opportunities directly to you. Finally, in the bottom right section, write down 2 phrases related to struggle or poverty that you will ban from your vocabulary. Then, write 2 phrases related to competence and progress to adopt in their place. Talking about past hardships, current financial struggles, or complaining about working for no reward is destructive. Mentally revisiting those conditions invites them to persist physically. Avoid the trap of false humility. Boasting about your humble circumstances or how little you need programs your mind to remain at that level. Speak only of your competence, the good work you have accomplished, and the elegant life you are actively building. Auditing the words you speak stops intellectual laziness. It forces your brain to filter out the noise of your environment and lock on to the frequency of progress. Look at your piece of paper. You now hold a complete 4-part personal promotion action plan. You have a crystallized target, a daily task building new faculties, a script to elevate others, and a strict vocabulary commanding progress. Keep this specific document visible at your workstation today. Step forward and execute all 4 steps before the day ends. Living the advancing life changes how you interact with every opportunity you encounter. By directing your own growth through these steps, you create a career trajectory that your current position can no longer contain.